So here's what we're going to do. I am going to tell everybody on this stream the same thing I'm going to tell you guys on this stream. Guys, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me so much if you do those things. It costs you absolutely nothing. If you would like to support the channel further, then by all means, become a member. Become a member, become a patron. Do that if you'd like. That being said, guys, these gaming streams have gotten absolutely nuts lately. And I can't tell you how crazy it is that we're able to pay our rent by just playing video games now. And that's a thing that is happening. It's pretty crazy, right? I think it's pretty crazy. But what can you do? Here we are. And we are going to finish up our Red Dead stream, and we're going to make some cookies over here. Shout out. Oh, Alien. Dude, thank you so much, Alien Son. And Satchel received a gift membership. How about that, dude? The Satchel Claus himself getting the gifted membership, dude. Welcome back, Satchel. Thank you for being a member. That's pretty awesome. All this stuff is happening in the other chat of the stream that's currently ongoing. We are going to be making some cookies, though, so don't go nowhere, guys. Hang tight, stay right where you're at. You don't have to do anything. The redirect is about to happen, and I will see you guys on the other side. Roll Tide to y'all in Red Dead, and for those here for the cookies, we're about to do that right now. Dig? Roll Tide. So let me get that there, and this is off. We don't need that no more, because y'all are hearing this, and now you see this number right here. It's about to skyrocket. Make sure that we got that saved. That is saved. Fresh hot chocolate chip. Let the song finish playing out. We are making cookies. It is going to be some kitchen corn. I hear we have to say corn. Give it a second for the delay to kick in. And bazam. Stopping the stream, and then everything should just shift over. Double the stream, double the... Actually, I think I do have some milk. It may be expired, but my refrigerator is cold AF. So it's potentially not spoiled. All right, we have stopped that. I don't know. I can cut that off. I've got my monitor on over here. I'm just looking to see how long it takes for it to shift everyone over. Yeah, I do have some milk. Like I said, I don't know the state of it, but it's definitely milk. Cookie time, that's right. Cookie time indeed. Raid that Frigidaire. Okay, so 1K went, so we should see that pop in over here in a second. Okay, people are starting to come in now. Let's go ahead in here and do this thing. I'm gonna bring my water with me because I want some water. Oh man, if I were counting calories, brother, ugh, I'd be in bad shape because I've done had way more than that. Let me get some light on in here. And we're gonna do first things first. Hey, we're in the kitchen now. Food. I'm gonna need some aluminum foil non-stick. And this guy will work here. That'll be more than enough. That's more than enough. All right. So, we got that. The hard part done. Give the hands a quick wash. Guys, if you haven't liked this video yet, please take the time to do that, if and you don't mind. When did this milk expired? On July 30th. I think we'll be good with that. And I am just using a roll of Hill Country Fare chocolate chip. And let me just get here's a knife. I want to leave this part intact. There you go. If you wonder what I'm doing here, I'm cutting out the instructions because I don't know them by heart. I know you put cookies in the oven and then you take them out a little while later and they're done, but it'd be much easier to just have the instructions. So let's put those to the side. Now we can just tear into this guy. Bam. I dropped something. Okay. So now I'm just gonna do this like I did it the last time. Go in here and take a hunk of dough. And just roll that sucker into a ball. About like that. And we're just going to keep doing that until we fill this pan up. And also, I won't be able to respond to the chat as much right now because I don't have it in front of me on a giant screen, and it disappears on this tiny phone screen that we're streaming on. Okay, here's one. I'm just literally making little Play-Doh balls out of the dough. And the chunk I'm using is about like that. Like I'm just breaking that thing apart and just working with it until it rolls into the ball. Some of these I'm making a little bigger than others, which probably isn't great, but some of them will be crispier, some of them will be fluffier and gooier. Them's the rules. That's just how it works out. When I get to the end, I'll always have more space left and I'll be able to spread them out. Okay. There we go. And we're getting down to the last probably 3 cookies. All right. Bam. And then we got to see $3.50. And do that. Don't worry, we use the knuckle to hit the button. There we go. On the last one, of course, I find the best method to do it instead of like keeping the circular motion. I can just go side to side on the part that I want to wear down. Who knew? Okay. These things are spread out enough, looks like. Yeah. I should have let the oven be preheating while I was doing that. It'd be closer to 350 by now. But while we're waiting for the oven to preheat, early morning cookies, that's right. Raspberry cheesecake cookies. That's right, good cookies. Hell yeah, someday we'll all eat what we want. Dude, Lilo, that is so awesome. Thank you so much. Fell asleep watching YouTube and woke up to this, and it's low-key the most relaxed I've been in a while. We love to hear it. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're just making cookies. I am going to heat up some leftovers, though. Not all of the leftovers, but let me show you guys. Here's what I made for dinner tonight. Pork chops. And I'm gonna heat one of them up. I'm going to do it on a paper plate and keep them stored on this one. I'm going with this guy right here. This one. Pretty good looking pork chop, huh? I'm just doing it in the microwave. Two minutes. It's a thick boy. They're very thick. You see how thick they are? That's the bone, by the way. Did you see that color? It's all bone. Really makes me happy when all the time people come in here and say the same thing. I fell asleep to YouTube and woke up. This is awesome. I think I'll stay. We get that so much. And it really makes me feel good. I'm also going to hit it with some of this Sweet Baby Ray's when it gets done. And pop it around in there. We're at about 2:30. And we're going to leave them in for 10 to 15 minutes. We're going on 15 minutes. Because I want them to be a little crispy. Little crispy boys. I know the pork chop is screaming. That's what I want. You hear that? That's what you want. Applesauce is good with pork chops. But barbecue sauce is good with pork chops. So good. Cutting around the bone here to just get these chops apart. There we go. Now it's off the bone. This is what we're working with before the sauce. I don't know, the lighting's bad here. Boy, I love a good pork chop. Especially a pork chop that I cook myself. I can reheat it however I want, you know. Because even though I'm eating this pork chop out of the microwave with barbecue sauce earlier, it sounded like an oven begging for some cookies. So, 15 minutes. I know that before this, they came out of a hot cast iron skillet, cooked in butter and olive oil. Seasoned with Lawry seasoned salt, fresh cracked black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. It turned out pretty good. It looks better from this side. But it's exactly what I wanted right now. For a little pre-cookie snack. that back.
I think everybody needs a little pre-cookie snack every now and again, you know? And this is a good one. Pork chop, the other white meat. With a little barbecue sauce. I'm still steaming. All right. A little pre-game snack. A little pre-cookie snack. Brr. Ugh. I have been relying on the dishwasher lately. More than I used to. I'll throw this cookie. By the way, you can do this. You can do this. You can just cut the thing out. You can do that. That's legal. You can just cut the instructions right off of the package. We got about 10 minutes before cookies are done. And I'm not gonna say I'm team let's burn the cookies, but I will say that boy, burned cookies are pretty good. Actually, I'm leaving this door open so I can hear that buzzer go off. So 15 minutes was the maximum that it suggested to leave them in there for. So I wait, what was I just saying? Damn, I was really getting into something there and I totally lost it. What was I just saying? Somebody tell me what I was just talking about. Damn. Honestly, Alien, I don't. Oh, burning cookies. That's right. They've been. The thing says 15 minutes. But when I hear it go off, by the time I get in there, they'll, you know. By the time I get to them, it'll be all right. Oh, there's always something moving behind me. Always. Watch out. It's coming for you. Well, the gaming stream was a success, I believe. Looks like we got about 2.6K on that one so far. The one before that, our last night, Sunday night, is our busiest night usually. We got 5,200 on that. Oh yeah, it is. All right, Rush. Thank you for being here. Stream's been going good. We rocked out the 8. Oh, we're at 1811 now. Dude, these. Yo. Can you believe that? 105 plus 147. We're almost 150 subscribers a month. 105.4K watch hours. Dude, can you believe that? People have watched 105.4 thousand hours of my content in the last, I don't know, 28 days. 75,000 views. Sheesh. It's saying that's 45.9K more than usual. $1,100. Pretty good. We are at 9,990 views in the last 48 hours. That's pretty strong. But good Lord. Pretty crazy. 105. That's pretty nuts. Oh, would it be emo? Would it be creepy if it closed by itself? Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Yeah, dude. 100,000 watch hours. Let's see. How long in years is 105,000 hours? So I'm almost 12 years, 11.98. almost 12 years. Pretty nuts. Pretty freaking nuts, dude. I'm rewatching back a little bit. I'm seeing what it looks like with me rolling cookies. Because that thing's going to be going off pretty soon. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and walk back in there. It's probably got seconds. We've been in here for 10 minutes. Microphone back on yet? There it is. Now it's back. Let's see how good. Let's see how good my internal time clock is. Bam. Pretty good, huh? So, for 15 minutes, if I weren't standing here, I would have just heard this timer go off. Then I would have said, okay, let me get this stuff unplugged, and then let me stand up and walk into the kitchen. And that would have taken me probably about that long, and then I would have stood right here and I would have set that there, which would have taken me probably about that long. And then I would come over here and give them a look-see and say, you know, we may give them just a minute longer. Only because I'm looking for something extra crispy, almost crumbly. But then I'll say, you know, I can probably turn the oven off now because it's hot aplenty, and I don't want to forget to turn the oven off. Sometimes that could happen. Also, I would say, oh, I don't have anything to set the hot thing on. Let's use these guys. I wonder. While the oven's still hot, I'm actually going to go back in with them a little bit longer. Actually, maybe not. Let's just leave them. Let's just leave them be. They were in there for roughly 16 minutes. Actually, here. What do you guys think? This one seems good. Yeah. Too hot. But gooey. Nice and crispy on the bottom. But once they chill for a bit, it'll be perfect, I think. Yep. I brought my water back here. Even though my house was built in 2020, I doubt it's haunted, but I appreciate you really wanting it to be. Bustin' makes me feel good. You know, in my day, emo, if there were something strange in my neighborhood, you know who I was going to call? You guessed it. If there's something weird doing me no good, who was I going to call? You bet your ass. I ain't afraid of no ghost. A little cozy chocolate chip Cozy chocolate chip cookies. We're changing the name of the stream. That's a more appropriate name. And while we're here, we may as well find who we are going to let you guys go hang out with next. We did Pixie last night. Maybe McKay. McKay's live. We'll just let it be McKay. Bustin' makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Meow. Actually, I tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna search Red Dead Redemption. And sort by live. Damn, it took me a long time to get down to live. That's a 24/7 chill stream. That is not an English speaking channel. Everybody on here is just playing Red Dead 2. No one's playing part 1. Anyway. McKay is good. McKay is good people. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let that chill in the. Let them cookies chill for a bit longer. And things are looking all right. Things are looking up. I gotta say, things are kind of looking up. It's always best to just have it on this side. I keep trying to move it in other places, but then it's like, I need this part of the screen now. Now I need this part of the screen. We're at 1812 right now. 1812 subscribers. The war of 1812 subscribers. That's pretty neat. What if we have another word from our sponsors, maybe? Emo, I believe you do have a haunted house. Winter time's a coming. Winter time is indeed a coming. I'm honestly excited about winter time. I'm built for that. I am absolutely built for the winter. And I love a hoodie weather. Let's see what we're at. Not bad. 12 likes. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Joe in the house getting a gifted membership. All right. Hell yeah. Thank you, Alien. We got to put Joe in the membership thing. Members, properties. Bam. Joe is in there. Hell yeah, brother. Let's say we go check out a cookie now. I bet they're a little bit mushy now. But crispy too. Ooh. Dig these. Let's see. Let's hope for the best. Smells fine to me. Even after agitated, smells fine. Milk would tell you. Milk would tell you. That is still good. Gotta be honest. I want this big dog right here. Whoops. We're gonna take that bite first. We deserve this. We deserve this. I can't be stopped. Yeah. And before you say, oh, they're going to melt together, like they are. We good. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I got this glass of milk here that I'm literally going to pour out once I'm done with this. I'm not going to drink the milk. Nothing against milk, but all right. And that's that. Holler. Okay. Okay. That's that. Because that milk was already like technically expired. I'm not going to drink it. Hell yeah, Zalib. Good to have you here. Let me give you guys this. Oh, we're back over in the big position. Much wider Much wider view than normal, though. This camera gets a lot more. This is my daily driver, the iPhone 15. And I've probably got enough juice because we're about to get out of here in just a second. Let me plug it in, though, anyway. We're set there. Oh, good. We lost one. 18-11. Roll Tide to that. Good riddance, I say. I drank milk, bitch. Or however he would say it. That's an impression of my friend Timmy. He figured it out, man. You know, you can I don't like to step in, but oh no, Emo. Look, it's dark in here, Emo. I think the ghost is taking over. Oh no. Oh no, Emo. Look. Don't be scared. Is everyone scared? Oh, I think it's the... Oh, did you hear that? I think that was the ghost knocking. Oh, no. Whoa. Don't worry, guys. Me and the ghost are friends. Me and the ghost are friends. And me and that ghost, we don't like outsiders coming in. I tell you, me and that ghost, what we don't like is, boy, we don't like it when people troll and make light of a situation when someone's very close friend passes away. And then someone comes in and tries to make light of a situation or make it about them. And when they come in and they do that, when nothing, they come in and do something like that, boy, that gets you on my shit list for a long duration. And unfortunately for a lot of people, you guys know the really calm, peaceful, happy, responsible, positive, good vibes version of me. There is a version of me that you do not want to see. And that, unfortunately, is a side that some people do get to see. But believe you me, I think we've spent enough time together for you to trust me when I say that if someone ends up in that place in my mind, that they have done something to deserve that. I believe that you could probably wager that I am a person that takes great consideration into the things that I do. Yeah, does a lion care what he smells like after he takes down a wildebeest? No, that was a quote from a thing last night that we did. But yeah, there was a time when a very close friend of mine passed away, and someone fabricated a story about being so devastated and going to the place where I was all night, standing in the spot where they said they went that night, and almost trolling, made a mockery of my friend in that passing situation. And I never forgot that. And unfortunately for me, there are certain things that people do that I will not offer them room for forgiveness. That's the side of me that people won't like. Rest in peace to the great Michael Lair, by the way. My friend. Yes. But yeah, that's a thing, man. Everybody has both of those wolves in them, yeah? Everybody has both wolves, and you know, you have to feed both of them. Or else chaos happens. I've always had this thing that I used to say a lot that was, nothing is more unpredictable than a hungry monster or a hungry demon. If you have one of these things that lives with you, like if you want to call it a dark passenger like Dexter or whatever it is, we are not all one thing. We're not built to be that way. So when we try to be that way, that is us going against nature and what it intended for us. So then chaotic things will happen in our lives. Those people who push themselves into the forefront of being like the most wholesome, best of everything type of people end up being your Bill Cosby's, who was the wholesome good guy with a crazy skeleton in his closet. Like, you end up in these sorts of situations. But there, you have to appease that other part of you in some way, or else it becomes volatile and will do crazy things if you have it. Anyway, that's why I enjoy watching horror movies. I watch horror movies and I induce all of these crazy things all the time, like movie wise and television show wise. Just the content. Like, I like supernatural things. I like watching things that focus around evil. That's my way of feeding the true blood to this dark part that I think that everybody has. Do you guys agree with that? You think everybody has that? Some of it is a lot more repressed, but it reminds me, I have a cousin. He is one of the sweetest guys on the face of the earth. Truly one of the sweetest people on the face of the earth. When we were kids, people liked to fuck with him. And whenever they fucked with him, they found out. And it was just this thing where he was just the sweetest person on earth. But if you flip that switch in him, he would see red. and he would just lose his mind. But I believe that was because maybe in life he would repress things that he actually felt all the time and hold all that stuff in and not release it on anything or not ever let it get out. You have to let that get out. You can't harness that energy. Harness your hopes on just one person, because you know a harness was only made for one. I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now. Harness your hopes on just one person, because you know a harness was only made for one. And I'll telegraph your passes, you'll end up with molasses and cauterized and syrup and molasses. And I'm checking out the assets that attract us to everything that moves. We're deep inside the gloom, and it's time to shake your rations. Someone's gonna cash in. And starts at 10. I can't play mandolin. Show me a word that rhymes with pavement, and I won't kill your parents and roast them on a spit. And now don't you try to etch it or permanently sketch it, or you're gonna catch it mad cold. And them freaks that stormed the White House, I moved into a lighthouse on a scenic quay, so far away. Far away from the beginning, shroud is made of linen. The yearlings took the purse, the golf kid has a hearse. Heartbreaking, earthquaking, Kiwis there at home, making minds wide open. Truly, I don't know how to play this thing. A leisure suit is nothing. It's nothing to be proud of in this late century. And I'm probably getting copyright because I should have stopped right when I got the idea to grab this fucking thing. But now I am too deep in it, and I have to just finish, or else I'll lose my mind. We were talking about that a time ago. Remember when you were young? You shine like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now there's a look in your eyes like black holes in the sky. Shine on, you crazy diamond. You were caught in the crossfire of childhood and stardom, blown on this steel breeze. Come on, you raver, seer of visions. Come on, you painter, piper, you prisoner, and shine. Threatened by shadows at night and exposed in the light. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Nobody knows where you are, how near or how far. Shine on, you crazy diamond. You bask in the shadow all of yesterday's triumph, blown on this steel breeze. Come on, you raver, seer of visions. Come on, you painter, oh, you piper, oh, you prisoner, and you shine. Anyway, I usually sit here and do that by myself every night. At some point, I'll look over and see this little guy chilling and be like, okay, I'll give it a touch. That's what I play like. When I first got that mandolin, Zayas gave me that, actually. Shout out Zayas. When I first got it, I was way out of practice and I couldn't really get anything out of it. But I just tried to play like the hardest song that I know, and I kind of got through it. It was ugly. I had to feel my way around a lot. We kind of got through it. I make some sort of music every day. Something. If it's nothing more than me just picking that thing up and one stringing the Godfather song, I do something every day. Something musical. I think you have to. That's another way I feed that thing in me, because that thing in me is very good at roaming. And that's all I'm really doing when I'm playing anything, is just roaming around, man. I'm just feeling around for something. It likes to run around, and it can do that. And the mandolin is such a... Everything is so close together. So usually something I would do doesn't sound as clean as if I do it. Like slide one finger up instead of hammering on. Doesn't matter to any of y'all. Or something. It's a fun little playground to go from little, the monkey bars to the merry-go-round. It's a fun little place to play. That's really, I guess now that I've said that, that's how I look at it. It's just a little playground for me to play in. That's all it ever was. It's just the place where I go to play. Fun. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know what that means. We are going to go hang out with our boy McKay. Mackay. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. He does have a very thick accent. But he's very welcoming and very appreciative, and he pops in here from time to time as well. So I got respect for that. Anyway,
That's all I got for you. I'm clicking over here, not thinking I'm up here. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Truly, roll tide and a hearty hell yeah to each and every one of y'all. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. We are doing it, Red Band. We're really doing it, Red Band. We are truly doing this thing, man. It's crazy. It looks like we're going to be able to pay rent again next month or the month after. You know, looks like August is already off to a pretty good start. If we stay on the same path that we're on right now, it looks like we're going to be doing about the same thing next month. Hell yeah, West Standish, good to see you, brother. Waking up over there on the East Coast. And so, yeah, rent is just something that's taken care of now, Jade. That's right. That's right. And, man, I'm here for it. Shine on, indeed, to the crazy diamond that was Michael Lair. The great and powerful, my friend, my compadre, my dude that when I saw him, I immediately started rolling one up because I knew he was going to want one. And when he would roll over to me, I would just already have one there for him, and I would hand it to him. I used to have to light it for him there towards the end because his hands couldn't do the, Anyway. Roll tide. Shine on to that crazy diamond. See you guys over in the other stream. Be sure to like and subscribe when you get over there as well. And do that here if you haven't yet. We are at 1812, the War of 1812. We lost one, but we gained it back, baby. We're here for it. Roll tide, everybody, and I will see y'all tomorrow night in some capacity. It will either be in virtual Red Band or it will be in here. So today was Red Band's birthday. Happy birthday, Red Band. I imagine he will want to be going live at some point this week just to do the VR birthday thing. That's always a thing that we like to do. But he is living his life. And they do have to go to New York in a couple weeks. So I'd imagine we'll get a couple of virtual Red Bands soon, but we are gonna have a little. He's gonna be busy. Red Band, busy boy. That wasn't directed at any of you. But anyway, roll tide. Happy birthday, Red Band. Everybody be good people. Do something nice for somebody. Don't tell anybody that you did it. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to vamp for another 15 seconds because that will mean that we are at exactly 100 minutes. And I can't resist. We are now at 5 seconds.